Right, everyone. Right, Dad, look like you was first today, so I looks of it. Nice one. So, yeah, Friday night stream, usual stuff. Chat about anything within reason, Yeah. Right, so while the chat is starting and people are joining, there may be people who want to rewatch this. So if you're rewatching this, I'm just going to show you a 30-second advert so you know how to support me if you wanted to. You don't have to. No one ever has to support this channel. But I've been completely demonetized. So if you wanted to support some of the projects that I do, you can. And in a second, I'll show you how. The link to the website that it will be talking about will be in the description and in the chat. And if you put exclamation mark support, one word in the chat, it will pop up for you. All right. So while this advert's playing, I will be setting up the channel for myself because I like this to be set up in a certain way. So I'll just play the ad and then I'll be back in 30 seconds. Right, back. So who's on? So was Zed first? Let's see. So Zed was on first. Yeah, anything within reason. I'll flash up. Is there anything? Gas Goblin, you right, mate? 83 Connor. How you doing, Luke? Connor, you right, mate? Yeah, so I don't know what you lot have been at today. I ain't been up to a lot today. To be honest, most of this week has been sort of fuck all for me because of bad side, trying not to flare that up. And yeah, means I ain't doing fuck all after time, which is quite annoying. But yeah, better than nothing, in it. Tatchwood, where is he? I'm on a site, I bet. Who are you on about? Who are you on about? I'm on. You just can't see me. Hey, Freya Guns are good, thanks, Mike. All as well. Yeah, I'm good, mate. If I didn't tell you, I've got your footage, by the way. I've got your footage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been a bit behind on stuff. You lot can see me, can't you? And all that. And yeah. It's the views are fucking dropping off straight away. I have to go to my own channel now just to see what's going on. Yeah, no, I'm on. I can see myself. Nice one, mate. That's good. Yeah, no, that was perfect. What you sent in, Luke, was perfect. Yeah. Not facet now, just some wee fella on the screen. No, it's the tactical comment was confusing me. So yeah, I haven't been up to a lot. Don't even know if I watched any films this week. No, most of my evenings I've been on Twitch. Right, Rich? So yeah, most of my week has been just doing absolutely fuck all because I try and get my side to get better. A little bit of shooting the Daisy, which I can't show you. Oh, there's a bit of news. Did I tell you about the video about the bloke with the crossbow? There was a bloke doing a live stream with a crossbow. He was shooting a crossbow, and he had his live stream taken down and got a strike. Even when he appealed it to say it wasn't a firearm, he still got a strike for it. So I may have to be careful picking up crossbows now. Yeah, I've got a feeling it might. I don't know if I mentioned this before because I've mentioned it on my Twitch live streams. I've got a feeling it's more that he was shooting them. I think that's what they had the issue with. I'm pretty sure holding one. No, it was quite a professional. It was quite a professional video, and it was just a bloke sighting in his crossbow. He wasn't even shooting anything. He was just sighting in his crossbow. Yeah. Just shooting targets, sighting it in. So I may have to be careful with holding crossbows now. Yeah, he appealed it and said it was a crossbow. It's not even a firearm. And even after a person had looked at it, they still didn't accept it. I have prepared an advert, so if I ever need to talk about pistol crossbow stuff, I still can. It's got like it says pre-recorded and that. Zed said, I watched a couple of things today. Firstly, I watched Kingsman again. I've seen some of that. The first one, I've seen about 3/4 of it while I was drunk. It seemed all right for what it was. Not to be taken seriously, really, is it? And he said, then I watched a video on a walking stick defense that female friend told me. It was good. Nice one. Nice one there. Yeah, no, one acting dangerously. If I can find... Actually, I might be able to link the video now because it was your mother who sent me it. But the bloke's video has been taken down. But if you look at the bloke's channel, you can see he's not like some nutter. You know what I mean? Let me get this video up for it and I'll share you it. But if anyone wants to watch it, this is the video. This is the video of the bloke saying my video got took down. Hopefully that's the right one. 83 airgun said it's weird that you can shoot in videos but not lives. Why is that? I think it was something to do with that New Zealand shooting where he live streamed it. It was a couple of weeks after that happened. I think they're just doing their own shit to try and prevent that. I may be wrong about that because some people reckon it was a couple of people doing live streams shooting guns very dangerously and maybe having accidents, but I don't know. I don't actually know. Zed said that Richard, not too bad for it. I was just asking how you was there. Richard got the steel order for the Forge press. Should have it by next Friday. Oh, nice. That's good news, Rich. Nice one, mate. I look forward to seeing that. GMM said, Jesus, won't be able to even fart on a live stream soon. It's mad, isn't it? It's absolutely mad. I've already got to cover half the shit up to cover my ass. Now I'm probably going to have to put those away somewhere, but I was thinking of putting them up anyway. I may have to put a shelf above my bed. I'm not too bothered by those because I can do it in a way that it'd be safe, if that makes sense. Because I might start having everything locked up just in case. You know, not for security reasons, but you know what I mean. Oh, Jim, I got your footage as well. Nice one. But so yeah, I may have to be careful with fucking crossbows now. I might push my luck and risk picking them up because, in all honesty, I ain't doing nothing against their fucking rules anyway. And if I get a single warning, I'll never do it again. So you don't have to worry about my channel getting shut down or not being at a live stream because I'll take the warning as it is and stop doing it. I'm not one of these who, stubborn weirdos. I can do what I want, so I'm going to do it. If they give me a warning, I'll stop doing it. Because we sort of lose everything then. But I may still pick up crossbows because that's not against their fucking rules. But yeah, I have prepared an advert if I ever want to talk about crossbows still. I could always just take the bayonets off and the quivers and just have them next to me and say, here's a quiver. But yeah, that's the only thing about interesting that's been going on that I can remember. Not Flashshot said, I'm coming in early with this. What the hell is going on with Crypto's alternative identity? So much hassle and drama going down with him. Oh, we've got a fucking troll on already. Thank you, Old Flashshot. Hang on. That's the one you want to do, though. Yeah. I'm going to be a little bit careful going on about Crypto and Slingshot Warrior things because it's fucking mental at the minute, and I don't want that to become a massive thing on here because it's actually getting a bit fucking suspect now. Like potentially dodgy for him. And I don't want to bring that to here by going on about it. You know what I mean? And I know it's an interesting thing to talk about. I'll just put the thingy on in a minute so they can't put anything on anyway. Oh, people keep... Right. The reason he's putting it on again is people keep unhiding him. So don't do nothing now. That means he's been hidden, unhidden, hidden, unhidden. Oh, that's sake. Right, Stu. Right, that bricks. Stu said that guy looks like Poundland Vince Vaughn. What one? Yeah, it was unhidden, hidden, unhidden, hidden, unhidden, unhidden, unhidden. Right. Let me change the settings then, if this is what we're up to today. Let me put an advert on here while I just sort this out. This is my new advert. Right, back. You hate the music or do you love the music? That's the only thing with these. I could never decide what music to put on them. Jim said nice bit of acid techno there. Thank you. Jim liked it at least. That's enough for me. Jim liked it. Outdoor sports, right, mate? He said it reminds me of the first day of sex, of a combination of music and crossbow. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I can never think of what to do with the music. That said, is SSW getting grief? Yes, yeah. A lot of it is bringing on a lot of it himself, though, in a way. No offense to Slingshot, but I've seen him getting all of this shit, and he's letting the people on who's doing it to him. Oh, Vince Vaughn in the Crossbow video. Tactical said, "Are you allowed to show that? Don't want to be getting." I don't know. It says pre-record. I'm pretty sure you can show pre-recorded footage because it's not doing it live. If that makes sense, you know, I'm just gonna have to see where it goes. But I've seen other channels because I wouldn't think that'd be an issue. I wouldn't, you know, I certainly wouldn't think that'd be an issue. Do you? Yeah, we'll see, won't we? As I say, if I get a single warning, I'll just stop doing it. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know the ad, yeah, but the ad's not live. It says it's pre-recorded. Oh no, adverts are right as well. I'm pretty sure. No, because you can have adverts. No, there's nothing saying you can't put adverts on things. As far as I'm aware, I've never seen anything saying you can't. Well, yeah, it's not selling firearm stuff. That's the only issue. They don't like selling firearm stuff. But yeah, you're right potentially there. It's not that it'd be an issue. It's not against their rules. But yeah, I actually get you there. Yeah. Why did that get hidden? He was saying higher. Hello, Alex Saint. Welsh lad, Dan, you right, mate? But I've never had an issue ever with anything like that. But yeah, I get what you mean. It does say on the only thing it says in regards to anything like that, it says on live streams you can't sell firearm stuff. Well, that's not firearm stuff, is it? It'll get to the stage where you can't put nothing on here, as you say. Talk about cage cooking if you want, Alex Saint. I ain't watched no more, though. No, Dan, he said, Dan said, have you been up to much lately? Not really, no, because of my side and I ain't really done fuck all. Been boring as fuck. All I've been doing is having the odd shoot with the Daisy Red Rider. About it, really. Same time I get out the fucking house. Zed said, I hope the manufacturer paid you for that ad. I paid myself. Wolf said, how you doing, mate? You right? Alex said I didn't even see what my comment was. It just said hi. He accidentally deleted. You saying hello? $83 going to the Red Ride looks great, Mike. Nice quality. I'll tell you what, for what it is, it's just great sort of fun to shoot. Load that fucking thing up with bloody 650 fucking pellets. No, don't need to. You wouldn't need to reload it for 6 months, I doubt. Although I have been told it's probably recommended to take them out. I don't know how much of an issue that would be, though. As long as the guns all were stored properly, the BB shouldn't go rusty. But yeah, I'll tell you what, for a bit of fun, it's only 1 foot-pound, 1.05 foot-pound or something like that. But yeah, that's fucking brilliant to shoot. Just a bit of fun. Yeah, I wish I got one years ago. I think I used to have a thing with, if I ever bought stuff, it had to be full power. Never had anything interested in anything that wasn't. But when you get a bit older or the more sort of experience, you start to realise sometimes a little weak thing for the back garden is bloody perfect, isn't it? Mother said I can donate for bodkin tips from Go Gun, so you can test them against homemade bodkins. All right, Mother, yeah. Talk to me on... Yeah. Right, message me on Facebook. Not Facebook, Twitter. And because I've bought some. I may have got some very similar. But yeah, it'd be interesting if you want to do that. I'm up for that, mate. I'm up for that. Tacticals putting no, you said pirates and cowboy things on there. Crypto, how you doing, mate? How's life? I bet this is nice and relaxing for you, isn't it? Nice relaxing stream. Outdoor Sports said 0.8 foot-pound, too much for Scotland. That's a shame. I did see your comment. I didn't have a chance to reply, though. But yeah, I did see your comment about that. Yeah, you can't fucking get one. Cobra Commander. Sorry, it's hello, mate. You all right? Yeah, go on, Mother. I'll do that. You'd have to send me a link to the ones you want me to buy. And then I'll work out the postage, the postage, the cost of the things, and the percentage of what they'll take, because you can't send family and friends. The problem is he can never send it family and friends, so it means every time he sends me something, they take 5% of the money. Nightmare. Crypto's laughing. Ain't Fair Gun said, you need to remember why you started shooting sometimes, so low power fun guns are great and guaranteed to make you smile using them. Exactly, mate. That's exactly it. That's the perfect statement for that, I reckon. Alex Saint said, I'd shoot my air gun in the garden. Stupid neighbours purposely put their kids' trampoline bolt up against the fence. Complete cunt. He also nicked a dead man's land bordering both houses. Well, that's a bit of a piss take, isn't it? Yeah. Piss take all round there. Then said, yes, the bog roll tube targets are a damn good idea. But after this vision of Mike giving his family lots of Sanapod tea to ensure a good supply of them. I tell you what, Zed, I don't need to. There's always piles of them fucking things in my house. I've been trying to think of something to use them for ages. Fuck up, like you talked tonight. Cobra Commander, living the dream, Mike, as for yourself. Yeah, same here. Steve Blades, you right, mate? How you doing? So yeah, that's all I've really been doing. But yeah, and YouTube getting very frustrating. Eventually, I'm not going to be able to show anything. But Tactical, I'm glad you mentioned that about the ad, because potentially that could be an issue. I may just delete that. I didn't think about that because the thing is, it is perfectly fine. But if they're lumping crossbows into firearms, that would then be definitely against their guidelines, because that's me advertising crossbow accessories where it says not to do firearms. It's not to sell firearm accessories. Yeah, so I might just get rid of that. But then, I don't know, because that says I do that literally every fucking stream, though, mentioned about selling them. So, I don't know. Who knows, isn't it? Mother said, sadly, we have to play under there. Well, that's it. If you want to stay on here, you do, don't you? Shame, really. I'd always be back though. You right, Nick? Outdoors, says the Lord Flashlight. Technically, it's 1 to 12 foot-pound, but 0.7 would mean that no excuses could be made. Tactical said, yeah, that was what I was thinking. You don't want to get screwed over. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that till you mentioned it. I suddenly thought, yes, because it's not against the rules, but if they're lumping crossbows in with firearms, then it is, isn't it? It definitely is as well. There's no sort of what do you call it? You know, it's definitely over the line there. Cobra Command said, how does George operate? It's perfectly fine doing adverts for normal videos. This is all about live streams, Cobra Commander. Yeah, there's a thing with live streams. You're not allowed. This is the thing. Technically, crossbows are perfectly fine. I could shoot a crossbow. I could sell a crossbow on a live stream if I wanted to. But there's a rule saying on a live stream you cannot hold or shoot firearms, right? But someone recently got sort of told off on YouTube and got a warning and a strike on their channel for shooting a crossbow. Yeah. And when they appealed it, YouTube said, no, you're still getting the strike. Even that's doesn't even mention crossbows. So yeah, but on a normal video, you could do anything. You know what I mean? Anything. But you can shoot firearms on normal videos. Live streams, you're not allowed to. Saint said, got a food hack. Grab a beef and tomato pot noodle, get rid of tomato sauce and replace it with McDonald's curry sauce. Sounds all right. That sounds all right, mate. Pergio, how you doing, mate? Breathe fire. You all right, mate? By the way, I may be getting drunk tomorrow, so I might do a drunk stream. Let's see. So that's it. I might be getting drunk anyway. I don't know. I'm in the mood for it, but that's it anyway. The walking stick defense thing was a bit crap. What they showed would work, but only if your opponent attacks in exactly the way they demonstrate. I get you. I get you, Zed. Yeah. Yeah, some of those things are a bit like that. Yeah, they're a bit very specific to a certain thing, aren't they? 83 Air Gun said, have you ever done any paracord craft, Mike? Just started doing some bits. I haven't. I like paracord. They're great stuff, isn't it? Other than wrapping handles with it and making like a big braided thing for some keys as a bit of a whipping type thing. But no, I never have. I have been tempted once though. I wanted to get fucking tons of paracord, and then I was going to make my mum some great big fucking crochet hooks, and I was going to get her to crochet me a fucking paracord blanket. I never did in the end though. That'd be like the ultimate survival blanket. That would. It'd probably weigh a fucking ton though. That's by Bungie. That's it, mother. I actually put the video on for people if they wanted to see it. This is the video that I was talking about the bloke who got the warning for shooting a crossbow on a live stream. Dead sad, and it had far too much fancy Hollywood crap style stuff in it. Alex says, has anyone else seen professional fencing? So satisfying to watch. I don't think I have. Yeah, don't start definitely don't start drinking, Crypto. Into everything I've been dealing with, I could use a drink. Black coffee, that'll sort you out, mate. Email me if you ever have any issues about things, Crypto. If you want any advice or anything privately, email me and we'll have a little chat. Jim said, I don't do any social media type stuff other than YouTube. I'll hold out until the day the mic gets banned, and I might have to consider the Twitch or Twitter, yeah. If I ever get chucked off there, especially live streams, if I ever got chucked off doing live streams, I promise you I would definitely still do them. I'd either do them on Facebook or Twitch, and I could still do exactly how I'm doing it now. It'd just be on Twitch. And what I would do, I would just put a video. I'd put a 2-hour premiere on YouTube every Friday night that just says, click the link below, so, and then you can just click the link and go to it. So I promise you I'll always be here. Or, if I ever got chopped off, I'd just do a new channel. It'd be a massive fucking shame, but I ain't fucking going nowhere. So yeah, if I ever disappear, you know I'll be back 100%. Giordano, he said, "Hey guys, does anyone know what fastbook policy is on posting pictures of your own personal weapon collection?" As far as I'm aware, they're all right with it. I put stuff on my I've got WeaponCollector Facebook page that's got loads of weapons on there, and people share them with me. As far as I'm aware, it's fine. As long as you're not being threatening and stuff like that. Crypto says Maitre Mark does fencing. He does actually. Yeah, what's a bit of Maitre Mark? Have I got the link to my Facebook page if anyone wants it? Is in the description as well. But yeah, I'd be back, and I'd find ways of getting back on. You know what I mean? Crypto said, "I'd love to do a stream. You might, maybe one day, maybe one day. You know, things have to calm down a bit first. You know, I let you on here occasionally, but I'm not. I could have someone on here right now, but a lot of the times I'm not in the mood for it. Yeah, that sounds good, and I don't mean that with you, things. I mean everyone. Well, a lot of the time when I'm sober like a Friday, I'm not in the mood for having people on. I find it slightly too stressful. I have to start I think of things to say to people. That's why I prefer it when I'm drunk, so I just chat bollocks all night then. Outdoor Sports said to Alex saying, "I have an insatiable passion for cheese." That's sake. Alex saying, "I saw a video where someone disarmed another guy just with the guard on his sword, then proceeded to slam him on the floor." Thank you, Tactical, for the link share there. SAK94 Stew said, "Watched Bone Tomahawk last night after you talked about it. Decent. Is that the first time you've seen it? It's good, isn't it? It's a little bit slow at first, but if you're like me, I actually really enjoyed their interactions and that. Kurt Russell, fucking excellent in it as well. I love Kurt Russell. He's one of my favourite actors, and he is brilliant in that. And I like the way he plays an older. I don't know. There's something about Kurt." And it was that was quite well written, that film, I thought. I liked the bits where in Bone Tomahawk, he will spend a lot of time trying to, because he's the sheriff, isn't he? So he's got to have a bit of authority, but he's not a cunt with it. So he'll tell him to shut up, but not in a way that annoys him, or, like near the end when he's trying to assure that bloke that something's gonna will get revenge, sort of thing. And I like that kind of stuff. Even though it's sort of futile him saying it, he says it. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I like Bone Tomahawk. That's the second time I saw it the other night. Glad you watched it, Stu. Good, isn't it? Lord Flash, a backup channel sitting in the wings. Shed Collector. I actually have got a weapon at the one channel that's not been touched for like 10 years. Jim Tactical, I might find out a bit more. Sounds better in a way, possibly. Persians, I spent all day in bed. Just got up. My work has been mental recently due to a driver shortage and the fact that we can't get any reliable staff. That sounds like a nightmare. Berger, fuck's sake. Dad said, "Remember, no food talk after 10. Actually, yes, it's fucking 10 o'clock. I'll let them have it till half 10. Alex Saint said, "Could be wrong in saying this, but our throwing knives back." No. Throwing knives are fine. I've got loads of throwing knives, yeah. Throwing knives are okay. Ninja stars are, yeah. Death stars, ninja stars, throwing stars. Anything that's got 3 points or more on it. Yeah, Death stars are. Ninja stars, throwing stars, anything with 3 points or more is illegal. All right, Crypto. I'm just ignoring the food talk, Zed, if you noticed. I would block food words, but there'd be so much shit I'd be blocking. Stu said, "Brawl in Subblock 99 is the same. Quite slow at first, but keeps you watching. Same right." Oh, yeah, funny thing is, Stu, yeah, I looked that up, and I have seen a little bit of Brawl in Subblock 99. I thought it looked good, and it was the beginning of it when nothing was really happening. Yeah, it looked quite good. Your Bone Tom, I don't know. I really like that film. It's good. There's something. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Because that's on tonight, isn't it? And on film 4 tonight, but not film 4, and hopefully it'll be on all 4 soon. Brawling Sub at 99. Zed said, now it's after 10:30. Why do I waste my time? I never thought it was 10 anyway. I thought it was 11, Zed. I actually thought it was 11, so I don't know. You're not in a good mood tonight, Zed. Come on, let's all cheers that up. He seems aggravated tonight. Mal said Death Star is the one from Star Wars. Willie said, my missus threw knives at me. I was only half an hour late. Zed, I don't know the times. You was probably right, but I just thought they've been going on for ages. We'll let them carry on for half an hour. Unless it's bothering you, then fucking delete it. Delete their comments. Jim Stock said Mercedes-Benz star. Oh, where Jim said, what the fuck has to? I don't know. Maybe, well, I suppose some throwing knives have both ends sharp, don't they? Both pointed, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. It's fucking bizarre, isn't it? Yeah, if it has 3 points on it, it's suddenly fucking illegal to even own now. Utterly bizarre. That's it. I don't care about the food talk myself. And I appreciate you looking out for me, Zed, because yeah, I'll be honest, it does actually annoy me. It's not annoying me tonight because I've literally just eaten, so it's not really bothering me. But when I'm trying to spend time not eating late at night, it fucking drives me around the bend. If people haven't had a warning, you have now. Because some people don't know about let's not talk about food too late. So I sort of let them off because I hadn't mentioned it for ages. Alex Saint said, alternative YouTube names for Mike: Shed Collector, Mullet Collector, Alcohol Collector, Crossbow Collector. Yeah, mix along. Mike Oxlard. Read that wrong first. Right, nice one, Mother. Yeah, did you send that link? If you send me the link to the thing, yeah, I'll work out the price for you. The Go Gun stuff. You know when you buy those bodkin tips from George Brav, how many do you get? Because it doesn't actually say. They're not literally £3.50, are they? For just one of those, is it? Surely. Is that really how much he charges? About £3.50 for one of those? That's a fucking rip-off, man. You should get 10 for that. Nice one, Mother. How many do you get? Do you know? Because it never says. If you look on the Go Gun website, Stroke Crow, that's more like it. Go Gun. It's got Go Gun wrong there. Go Gun. Let's have a quick look. Visit store. Tactical high performance bodkin tips for bolts. £3. Doesn't tell you how many you get. Is it £3 for one? I was going to say, because that's fucking rip off, man. So what would you like me to do? Buy a packet of them and test them against like that one I made, like some of those, the 4-sided ones. But make my own versions. Top hat, man. Don't scare people off. You should hello. All right, everyone. And that he just broke his replica out. That's karma. That's karma, that is. No one's talking to me tonight. We're chatting to each other. Get your merchandise in. Don't start making me play endless ads all night. Cobra Commander, that I will do. I'm going to buy some coconuts soon. But I've got loads of shit for that. I don't need George Brav's ones for that. I got those. These standard fucking ones. I got. Where's the smaller one? Bigger and smaller ones of these. This fucking thing. And about 8 different ones on the way. But no, there will definitely be coconut tests. I'm getting some soon. Maybe I don't know, not tomorrow. It'll be soon though. Top up man said, wow, is that a type I can't talk tonight. Is that a type 86 Chinese bullpup on the wall? I need a rifle then. Right, Bob, how you doing, mate? I cannot fucking talk tonight. Yeah, I got about 8 other broadheads coming as well. Yeah, so there'll be plenty of tests. I'm going to get coconuts, some meat. I'm going to make a ballistic gel type thing to shoot. But yeah, I think what your mother was on about was getting George Sprout's bodkins and testing those against my bodkins and see whether there's much difference in a 5-sided bodkin and a 4-sided bodkin. Alex Saints says straight up just snap the rivet that held the hammer in place on my M9 pistol, so I can't sell it. That's a nightmare. Actually, yeah, I was sorry to hear that, mate. That's a bit of a fucking pain in the arse, isn't it, when that happens? What the broadheads, Cobra Commander? Well, these are just random broadheads. You get these off of AliExpress, mate. Top hat man to try cans and bean cans in particular. What's that, mate? What, shoot? Oh, a melon. Actually, that's a good idea. Fucking excellent idea, Tactical. Melon. Fucking forgot about melons. Yes. Excellent fucking idea. I'm going to add melons to the list. Yeah, melons would be fucking perfect. The only thing with melons, I'll have to shoot them straight away, whereas the coconuts I could just stash. Top hat man, did you mean to shoot cans? And yeah, some cheap fizzy cans might do. But I'll tell you why people like the coconut test, because that sort of simulates something in people's minds. I don't know how accurate that is to that, but Outdoor Sports said hello and welcome. The slingshot challenge. Don't. I need to put my arm up then in a sort of 1945 way. Don't say nothing. Plywood potentially. Plywood. The only problem with plywood, it'll definitely break nearly all the bolts. Every bolt that hits, it'll break. Maybe the broadheads. And yeah, if I've got some spare wood, I could always I could shoot all day long. You know what I mean? Yeah, I won't be able to buy no plywood. They're fucking well expensive at the minute. Oh, that's a good idea, Jim. Yeah, I'll just have to grow some next year, won't I? Be a bit too late now, wouldn't it? Top out mounted the Heinz bean cans to shoot. They crush up and fly around. Some slow motion action. Jim said you should grow some pumpkins and marrows. I'll try and remember that for next year, Jim. Alex said, did you say plywood? Who's a millionaire? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. I said, yeah, who's suddenly a millionaire around here? Top out, man. Said, peel the label. Oh, off the tins, yeah. But yeah, melon would be a good one. That's a good visual test, that one. Yeah, I'll try and remember, Jim, next year. If you try and remind me next year spring, and I'll get a load and I'll try that, because that would be it'd give me something to do. And actually, Persia, nice one. Pumpkins will be ready soon, won't they? Yeah. I always forget about that. I'll have to actually get some. Yeah, Jim, try and remind me next year, and I'll do that. Berger said, wait till just after Halloween, get some cheap pumpkins. Yeah, you can get them I think you can get them for something stupid like 10p after them if it's after Halloween. There you go. Yeah, that's weird. Tactical and Peugeot have pretty much put on the exact same comment, essentially. He even said wait at the beginning. You should have left that on, Tactical. Zed said, whatever you do, Mike, don't hit pumpkins with a warhammer. Smashing pumpkins will sue you. Outdoor Sport said, when I used to have a full-size Jaguar, I managed to find some twisted tips known as turbine tips. I've got some coming. They were supposed to be able to correct themselves in flight and become very accurate, but nah. I've got some of them on the way. Water balloons, potentially. What I wanted to do, most of the tests I wanted to do, see, I could shoot balloons and all that stuff all day long and water bottles. I wanted a couple of the tests that there's a couple of tests that people seem to want done, and they tend to be coconut tests to see if a bolt can get through the coconut, because then that simulates, as I said, a skull. I don't know if it's even accurate to that in the slightest, but you know it's going to penetrate something pretty well if it does. Ballistic gelatin to see how deep things penetrate compared to other ones. But I suppose things like pumpkins and that could be quite visual for wound channels, I suppose. I won't talk about it like this in the video. You have to do it in a certain way to make it not sound like you can't do the video like you're showing people how to hurt people, if that makes sense. Alan, you right, mate? Jim said, I'll remind you with a sewing pumpkins video next, mate. Nice one, Jim. Nice one. Matrix at work, definitely tactical. Nick said, speaking of pumpkins, a friend of mine lives in Sweden. Pumpkins in his local shop Halloween are 30 quid. Fucking hell. Yeah. Are they about 10p a couple of days after though? Alex Saint said, shitty Denix M9 was moving the hammer back and forth and heard a snap. Turns out this all fell apart. My £8 replica is now worth nothing. Fuck's sake. Yeah, give it a go at fixing it. Tactical said, what about a zip line? Put weight targets on it. Slide past it. What, to shoot while they're moving, do you mean? Is that what you mean? Roll said, ballistic gel ain't no good for arrows or bolts. It'll just grip more than flesh. Oh, I just mean, because if you shoot two at a time, two bolts exactly the same, you can see if one penetrates deeper. You know what I mean? I know it won't be realistic, but it will prove that one definitely goes deeper than the other. You know what I mean? Jim M said, Nick, that's criminal. Mind you, it's very short summer in Sweden. Simon, you right, mate? And he said, good evening, Mike. Been busy away for a while. Good to see you still going strong. We called throwing stars shuriken. That's it. That's actually the proper name for him, isn't it, Simon? Back in the day. I did not indulge in usage. I never did as a kid. No, never had them. Cobra Command said, does anyone make tungsten bodkin or broadhead? The bloke who used to own, not tungsten actually, but the bloke who used to own blades and bows was once going to make me some titanium. It was even, well, I can't remember if it was tungsten or titanium, but it wasn't long after that he shut down blades and bows, so it never happened. But yeah, Wolf said, I get what you mean there. Yeah, I just meant for showing the different penetration levels, because it's a good visual one for that, because you know it's consistent and you can actually see through the top if one's gone in. Well, you can see it from the back in it, but you know what I mean. It's a good visual one for penetration tests. Top Up Man said, me out here, rubber band ball. Wouldn't it split through it and they'd be all go quick? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that'd be interesting. But yeah, I wanted to do some sort of traditional ones. Brave Fire said, going to try and make a bayonet tomorrow. Nice one. Nice one. That sounds good. Nick said, yeah, generally they're actually imported, hence the price. Yeah, that's it, Wolf. That's it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, the old coconut's a good, proper classic one. A good, very good visual representation of, you know, you don't need no sort of, you just watch it and you know, it either does or it don't. You know what I mean? Alex says a good thing with ballistic gel is you can melt it back down and make it new again. Exactly. As long as you don't let it go mouldy, like I did. I'm going to store mine in the fridge or somewhere decent next time. I left mine in the fucking Wendy house, the summer house, and the whole thing when I looked in there was completely covered in mould on the top of it. Fucking stunk the whole fucking Wendy house out. I don't know Wendy house, it's a summer house, but it's just what we call it. Someone said, pulled a couple of darts out. Funny how they were thrown at my back. That's sake. Yeah, melons and pumpkins would be a good one. Good visual representation of wound channels sort of thing. And I'll get some meat as well. Dad goes in the fridge, just had a vision of Mike's mum saying this jelly has no taste. Rolf says, yeah, the redback goes straight into coconuts, and my £50 recurve sent the arrow straight through at 10 yards. That's it, innit? Alex says, has anyone else seen that YouTuber, Tech Rex? The guy destroys phones and other stuff just for a video. Don't think I have. I've already read that one out, Tactical. Percio said, I'd like to see frozen melon get smashed. That'd be interesting, yeah. But that'd be fucking solid, though, wouldn't it? I bet. But I'll take some smashing. Mum said, I don't think anyone can make tungsten field tips. No lathe can handle the pressure and milling tools. Also made of tungsten. Well, you say that, Mother, but if you think about it, see these darts, ignore the tip, but the shaft of this dart is 95% tungsten. So it can definitely be milled. It's got a thread in the back. So if you can put a thread in the back, I'm sure you could put a threaded bolt bit on it and put a point on it. But I know what you mean, Mother. But yeah, if they can work 95% tungsten into dart shafts, I reckon you could, but you'd probably need specialist equipment for it. Jim said, I've seen various crazy Heath Robinson hillbilly built moving targets, drill powered, wind powered. Yeah, you do get some good stuff like that. Actually, yeah, cheap target, 2-litre milk bottle filled with water, then put in the freezer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's loads of ideas. I just wanted some of the sort of classic ones that people want to see. People tend to want to see meat, coconuts, melon would be probably pretty interesting, and for some, and ballistic gel. Yeah, as you say, you could do bottles, you could do wood, no end of things. That seems to be the ones people want to see. And they're the more sort of search terms. You know, crossbow versus cabbage. No fucker, what is it? But yeah, said you have no idea how hard frozen meat is. Yeah, probably solid as fucking rock, isn't it? Cobra Command said, Mike, did you see my playlist yet? No, I don't think so. Where did you send it me anywhere? I've not had a link for it. Tactical said, I want to see a sexy model with an apple on her head. That ain't happening, is it? I could get someone to put the apple on their head. I don't know if they'd look sexy though. But you've got ginger hair and green skin. I could put some breasts on you if you want them. Do you think you could handle sexy zombie? Cobra Commander, comment on one of my videos saying, Mike, don't forget to click my playlist, because the problem is I can't click your name from here to go onto your channel. And by the time this ends, I'll just forget. So if you comment on one of my videos saying, Mike, check out my playlist on my channel, I'll do it. But yeah, at the minute, I'd have to search Cobra Commander, and I bet it, you know, most of the time when you search someone's name on YouTube, it comes up about 100 different things. Alex Saint said, Mike, I reckon you should do a giveaway. Everyone who buys a t-shirt gets entered into a giveaway. I would do that. I don't know about that though, because I don't think people are going to want to pay about 15 quid to enter a giveaway. But yes, there are ways I could do that, definitely. Like a similar way. I am thinking about doing something like that. It's trying to sort it out though, because you have to be very careful with YouTube, because again, one of their stupid bullshit rules is you can't do raffles, and anything where it's money to enter something is classed as a raffle. So in a way, I would have to do a video. What I'd have to do, it's a lot of fucking long fucking involved, a lot of bollocks. I'd have to do a video saying I'm doing a giveaway, but the details are on this other website. You'd have to then go to another website, maybe my blog or my Facebook or something, and then on there it would tell you how to enter the raffle, because it'd probably be right to mention raffle on my blog, say, and then for every coffee.com donation, you'd have for it £1 one entry, something like that. 83 air guns, give Zombie a sex change. Yeah, zombie, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Zed said there's a certain type of unfrozen meat you can get pretty hard as well. Really might get you in trouble though. And like I said, everyone who buys a WC hoodie could win a WC sticker. Yes. Fuck's sake. Yes, I shoots itself, doesn't it, Irishman? Fuck's sake. Wonder if that elf troll's crying himself to sleep now. Simon said firing frozen chickens into jet engines. On test was the ultimate. Normally they will fall out. I think you butchered that a bit there. Cobra Command said, how about a rack of ribs? Yeah, ribs is I've got written down is meat. So yeah, I need to write ribs. I forgot about ribs. Ribs is one of them, yeah. Nice one. Yeah, ribs is one. I want to do a couple of rib tests. I want to do some rib tests with ribs behind soft body armor. Shoot it with a fucking itchy nose again. Shoot it with £175 crossbow with a couple of, because the body armor, with proper decent body armor, will actually stop a £175 crossbow, even with a broadhead on it. It'll penetrate a little bit, but even if it's penetrating 9mm, that's not going to be fatal, and that's classed as acceptable. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see whether that'd break ribs or not. So yeah, that'll be a test coming up. I've wanted to do that for ages. Wolf says that when shit hit the fans, we can all consolidate. We'd have a good team. Oh yeah, I reckon so. Yeah, that'd be the perfect way to go. Yeah, I reckon most of us could do that, couldn't we? Definitely. Yeah, Cobra Command, that's a good one. I forgot about ribs. I have sort of done a rib test before, but it wasn't really up to the standards I'd like to have done it. Irishman said no slings at Warrior tonight. He's probably off playing with his new friends. He was on for a little bit. He did say to me, Mike, I'd like to do a live stream with you. I like to just say no, not at the minute, mate. Alex said, where's Liam the slacker? Probably knackered. He's been working about 5 or 6 days a week at the minute, and he's always knackered. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, so he might be hanging around with his mate, online with his mate. Jim said, I entered a YouTube raffle for a handmade Iron Age bow about 3 months ago. He just got people to donate with a message on something like coffee. That's it. Yeah, because you know what? You're not allowed to do raffles on YouTube. So you have to be careful doing it. You can't mention the word raffle because potentially you could get your whole channel shut down. But yeah, I know people definitely do it, Jim. Yeah, I just want to do it so I can't get sort of done for it. Because anything seems to be with me, anything involving money, I get fucked over. A bit like, the last thing I got massively fucked over for money was Etsy. Make an account on Etsy, sell a load of stuff that's handmade. I made it by fucking hand. And then they shut me down, kept the money. I will get the money eventually, but I'm not going to get it till January. Yeah. I seem to always get fucked over when it comes to money. Cobra Commander said, I'll put you on my playlist as soon as you post those tests. All right, nice. Have you ever looked at my channel? I've got loads of crossbow tests. Look on, just put crossbow versus. I've got a playlist of crossbow versus videos. And my rib test one's on there. I've got various crossbow tests, shooting body armor. Loads of crossbow body armor tests. Catman, how you doing, mate? But yeah, I'm going to redo a lot of the tests and do them a bit better. With the kind of stuff that people want to see. Cobra Commander said, how about a comparison between Redback and your £30? Yeah, I'll do that. I will do that one. Yeah, Redback versus £30 draw bow, definitely. Catman said, he said hello, mate. No, it was Irishman said. Anyone seen a series called Domino? Never seen it or even heard of it, mate. Simon said, my lack of grammar, I'm pretty good at getting ahead of myself after 7 days, about 5 hours sleep. That sounds nightmare, mate. I probably will have a drink tomorrow. I don't know. Think about it. I'll think about it tomorrow. Alex said, I saw a video of a guy who had a bow, but it shot steel balls like catapult ammo. From the looks of it, definitely powerful and not Chinese shit. I've seen those. It's hard to tell from videos how good these things really are, especially if they're sort of short little advert type videos. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mother said it's illegal to walk naked in public, but not okay to walk with clothes on that show you. Hang on. Yeah, it's illegal to walk naked in public, but not okay to walk with clothes that show how you look naked. Watch out with banner on the wall. I'll be honest with you, Mum. I appreciate that, but I'm not taking that down. If I get a warning, I will, but I'm not going to do nothing with that. That's a lot. That's a lot of effort and a lot of money went into doing that. Well, I appreciate you saying it, but that's about as good as you could get. It's a lot of bother start covering all that shit up and taking it down. It's annoying enough as it is now. But no, I appreciate it. If I get a single warning, I'll cover it up and I won't show it again. But until then, I'm not going to. Persia says, has anyone seen the post-apocalypse series C starring Jason Momoa? I've seen the advert for it. But yeah, no, I appreciate that, Mother. But at the minute, I'm just going to leave it for now. But if I get a warning, that's why I covered it, because I'm already doing more than I should, potentially, really. I shouldn't have to cover them up. It doesn't say having firearms in the background is a problem. But if I get a single warning about it, I'm not going to leave them up. I wouldn't. I'm not going to push my luck and lose everything. You know what I mean? You're not pissed off, are you? Your fucking requests.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
I'm fucking entertained. Joking. Alex says, I'm going to head off, mate. Might go for a walk. Been in all day. Feel like crap. See you later, mate. Good night. There you go, because I know you're wanting it.
Are you not entertained?
There you go, I preempted you. I knew you'd want it. I got a copyright strike for my Bullseye music, but I say copyright strike. It's not a copyright strike, it's a copyright warning. So it's not an issue, so I've just left it on there. I don't care. Catman said, what do you think of the new Matrix trailer? I'll be honest with you, I watched it multiple times. Multiple times, clicking both pills. You could do the blue, you could do the red. Done it multiple times. Each time it changes slightly, actually. So there's a little bit more to the trailer when you watch it. In all honesty, I didn't pay no fucking. I think I was so preoccupied with just it being a new Matrix trailer, I barely even watched what was going on. It looks all right to me, though. I don't know. I need to watch it again properly, pay attention to what's going on. I think I was just excited that it was a new Matrix trailer. I didn't really watch it, if that makes sense. Does that make sense to you? Never really paid much attention to what was actually going on. It certainly didn't look nothing wrong to it with me. Yeah. When you there's all right, let me find the thing for you. Hang on. Let me find you the proper Matrix trailer from the website. Right, there's it's on the Matrix website somewhere. Matrix website. What is the Matrix? Here you go. Is this the one? That's not doing it now. Oh, you choose your reality. Here you go. Right, here. So click this. Yeah, choose. Yeah, the choice is yours. So go to that, and it'll have the blue pill and the red pill, and you can click them, and each time the trailer will be slightly to do with if you took the red or the blue. And also, there's a couple of elements that are actually happening real life, real time. You know what I mean? Go and watch it and see what happens, and then tell me about there's a bit that's actually like real to do with what you're doing at the time. It's quite interesting. But as long as the new Matrix has quotable lines, it's all good. Richard said, I hope it's not a bait and switch type thing in the Matrix trailer, I mean. No, watch it. Go and watch it. I don't mind if all my viewers go and watch the Matrix trailer. Tactical said, what have you done to Jim's handiwork? It's an insult. I'm not giving directions. No, I noticed that. I was actually going to move it myself. And then I never bothered. There you go. Back to how it is. Back to how it should be. Right, so everyone watching the Matrix trailer now. But yeah, it's quite cool. It has a bit of an actual proper, as we are actually really all in the Matrix. Go and click the Matrix advert and it will do a bit of real life stuff to you in it. It's not that great, but it's something interesting. What else? But yeah, in all honesty, I watched both the trailers and I never really paid that much attention. I was just excited it was new Matrix. Yeah, it was like that, wasn't it? It was giving directions. Tactical, I mean. Fuck's sake, had you? That's why I've been moving my speakers. Because normally I have one speaker. I put them a bit more even, make it look better. There's one normally like there and one there. Cobra Command said, going to walk Charlie Dog. See you all tomorrow for the drunk cast. All right, mate. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I suppose what people have seen with the Matrix thing is they've seen the trailer sort of late. But yeah, there's multiple trailers. When you watch it, it does a little bit of real life thing with you, an interesting little real life thing to prove you're actually in the Matrix while you're watching it. Yeah, and there's different trailers for each pill, but you have to go to the website. Yeah, the choice is yours. Just gonna check that's the right website. Yeah, choose your reality. You can pick it and go back. Choose your reality.whatisthematrix.com. Richard never got the hate for the second and third Matrix. I thought they were as good as first. So did I. I suppose people just didn't like the sort of the true reality of it. I don't know, but I like all of the Matrix films. Yeah, I like all of them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a new one. I'm the same as you, Rich. I've been eyeing myself up some booze. What have I got on my list to buy booze? I want to get some vermouth so I can do some vodka martinis, or vodka martini or just a martini. What else was I eyeing up? Oh, and then I'm going to get the stuff. I'm going to get one of those dragon soup cans. Personally, I recommend. This ain't for tomorrow. This is for later on. Did you watch it, Zed? Good, isn't it? Yeah, good. I'm going to get all of the stuff for Hangman's Blood, which is you pour in a pint glass, doubles of gin, whiskey, rum, port, brandy. You put a bottle of stout in it, which I may have to replace, and then you fill the rest up with champagne. So I'm not going to do champagne though, but I'll probably have to do something similar. It's all right, isn't it, Zed? Worth watching, isn't it? Them trailers. Catman said, WeaponCollector, I've seen it. It's cool. It reminded me of the kind of Reeves took those pills. Like had a psychotic break and people thought it was crazy. Like they thought Sarah Connor was in T2. Nice one. Catman said 12 Monkeys guy was crazy. That's it. I like 12 Monkeys. That was a shaker, not stirred. Exactly. We used to do that, go to the bastard. I'll have a vodka martini, shaken, not stirred. Fuckers didn't even know what it was. They'd end up giving you vodka, and fucking vermouth. No ice, no nothing. Cunts don't even know what shaken or stirred meant. Some of them. First, you said the Matrix was shit. Had a trench coat and sunglasses for years. Looked like a right twat. So I've been accused wearing my overcoat and black jeans. Someone accused me of being Matrix. Fucking knobs. Mate's tricks. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I quite enjoyed going on there. Did you go on the actual do the red pill, blue pill thing? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, and it does a bit of true life thing to show you actually in the Matrix right now. We're all in the Matrix right now. I already had it proved we was in the Matrix by Pergio and Tactical put the exact same comment on. So yeah, I'm eyeing up some cheap. I ain't obviously ain't gonna buy bottles of gin, bottles of all that shit, but I'll get some miniatures. Luke, we're in the Matrix right now, mate. Guys, I honestly thought I looked like a boss. You probably did, mate. You probably did. I bet you did. I bet you fucking did. Ruins it all, doesn't it? It ruins it all. You did. So did I, Jed. I did both. Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? But I must admit, I do need to watch them properly. Because I think I was just so excited it was new Matrix. I barely took in what was actually being shown. I'll be honest with you, a lot of it's very quick images anyway, isn't it? It's not something you don't really get much of a narrative from it. So yeah, I'm eyeing up I'll be having some vodka martinis soon, and proper martinis, because a proper martini is gin and vermouth. Vodka martini is the vodka one. That's what James Bond does. And then I want to do a Hangman's Blood, but it'll be changed slightly, so it might be a WeaponCollector's Blood. So instead of stout, I might put Tenant Super in it. But the whole fucking thing, it's a pint glass of all this booze that's about, I think it's about, I've worked it out, I think it was about 10 units a pint, something like that. And even a Tenant Super, well, that's without Tenant Super in. Tenant Super would probably bump it up to 12, at least 12 units a pint, which is a lot. Usually a pint of lager is 2 units. Oh, nice one, Sol. Yeah, nice to see you one, Sol. Cheers for saying as well, because I wouldn't have known it was you. I would have recognised the name. Simon said the red pill should be mandated. Have the red pill included. They'll still probably end up load of bollocks. Outdoor Sports said onion snaps and Kosovo something sour Salimaki or something. Absolute bees knees. All right, I may check that out if I ever look that up ever again. Richard, second Matrix, a narrative of things beginning with the choice and knowing why are great in my opinion. Cold War said, when was the last time you meet Liam? Just before the before the COVID stuff anyway. Jim said, what's in that? Well, Hangman's blood. So Hangman's blood, you get a pint glass, you put a double of gin in, a double of whiskey, a double of rum. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 units in its own. Hang on. 2, 4, 6, yeah. So hang on, let me start again then. Double of gin, double of whiskey, double of rum, a double of port, a double of brandy. So that's 10 units there. You then get a small bottle of stout that's not, it's a small bottle, small bottles of stout. Pour that in, and that comes up to about 3/4 of the pint. And then you top the rest up with champagne. And that's called a Hangman's blood. Yeah. But I have to watch out drinking stout because of gout. So I may replace the stout with something else and call it a weapon collector's blood, or maybe just Mike's blood. And I'll put Tenant Super in it instead. Irishman said there's a cocktail which is blue WKD and Guinness. It's called Pokey's Wife because it's black and blue and it never settles. Fuck's sake. That's actually hilarious. So I said, you fool, you should never mix your drinks. Nice one, Zed.
Bloody fool, you should never mix your drinks.
Mum said, do you think the supersonic crossbow can shoot 6-inch bolts? I'm not sure. I'd have to look into it. Possibly not, unless those weighted. I reckon it probably could if it had a decent bit of weight in it, Mother. That's probably what it needs in it, weight. But that's what most of them will shoot a smaller bolt if it's the right diameter and the right weight. Outdoor says, just joking, although onion snaps may exist. I wondered what all that stuff was, to be honest. So Kosen Korva Salmiaki is basically vodka with salty licorice in it. That sounds all right, though. The joke was I was hoping someone would try it together. Jim, hang on. Yeah, Jim says sounds rank. Do it on a live stream, and I might join you. I'll definitely do it on a live stream. Yes, I'll definitely do it. I won't be down in it like a pint though, because I'm not down in I ain't down in fucking 15 units in one go, mate. But yes, I'll gradually drink it during the stream. But yeah, I looked up cocktails once, and I found that somehow, like manly sort of cocktails, and I thought, yes, that's the kind of drink I want to try. Hangman's blood, because it sounds fucked. That was originally in a book. I think it was in a Anthony Burgess. There's two people. It was in a book first, slightly different recipe. And I think Anthony Burgess wrote about it or spoke about it. And his version was the gin, whiskey, rum, port, brandy, stout, champagne version. It's all similar. It's just sometimes instead of brandy, it's whiskey or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, it'll be at least a 12, 15 unit pint, which is a lot. Cobra Command said, yeah, it can shoot standard bolts. I've already asked William Tell Archery. Your answer is yes, your mother. Jim said it does sound flat. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I want to try it. I won't be able to say I've had it. But yeah, I'll just have to watch out with the stout. Although it'd only be one bottle, but there's two issues I have with stout, right? One is the gout issue, and the other one is I've got some kind of intolerance to something. I don't know what it is. It's something that's in white bread and not brown bread, and it's something that's in Guinness and it's not in certain beers, but it is in certain beers. So anyway, if I drink Guinness, or if I drink Guinness and I eat white bread, it makes my lips all fucking sore and red. So I have to watch out of certain fucking stouts. Budweiser does it as well. That's why I can never work out what it is, because the thing is, bread and beer have quite a few things in common. They have yeast, they have gluten, they have there's quite a few things that they both have in common. I can't work it out. Could be gluten. I don't know, because some beers. But yeah, I drank a Guinness once. My lips was all fucking like proper red. Oh, it's horrible. Yeah, so I have to. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is. It could be gluten. It could be the yeast. It could be something that's in bread. But yeah, I can eat brown bread. Fine. Brown bread don't do it. So brown bread I can eat, no issue at all. White bread makes my lips all sore. Yeah. So, and some beer I can drink, Foster's, shit like that, nothing at all. If I drank a Budweiser and it made my lips all sore. So yeah. Yeah. It's strange, isn't it? But it's something that's in, if I could pinpoint it, I could tell what it was then. But it's hard to tell what it is. Yeah, fuck knows. Richard, it could be gluten, Mike. White bread does that to me. Right, is it gluten then? Yeah, potentially. Outdoor sports, yeah. Beer is liquid bread. It's good for you. We'll have to drink it till we spew. Is that from something? Seeing as you quoted it there. Yeah, fucking nightmare. I don't want to spend all the money on that shit and then have some fucking can't drink because it's making me fucking lips all sore. Yeah, exactly, Jim. That's why I'd have to put Tenant Super in it. I reckon Tenant Super would be all right. I reckon that'd be all right, because that's still quite a strong. I know stout would be quite a bitterish kind of drink, but Tenants would counteract it in a different way, just from being strong. That's what I said. And he said, "Makes your lips red and sore. I like this story. You probably got pissed. You put lipstick on." Do you know what? I can't ever eat white bread. If I eat white bread, I have to smother my fucking lips in Vaseline first. Food talk. That's what I'm going to get out of that one. So yeah, I don't know, but I might replace the stout with something else. I was at a beer song, Weird Al. Yeah, I like a Weird Al. Yeah, I've not heard of that one. But the thing is, it pretty much is liquid fucking bread anyway, isn't it? After pretty much the same ingredients, of missing the flour. Yeah, it's very bizarre. But I have once had to drink a load of fucking Budweiser like this. Keep like just pouring it in my mouth so it wasn't touching my lips. Or, do you know what else I had to do? At one point, I can't remember what I was drinking, but at one point I had to drink beer with a fucking straw to stop it touching my lips. I got to the stage where I was going to buy a fucking metal straw to carry around with me. In the end, I just stopped drinking fucking whatever it was and what it would have been now. Yeah, this won't be tomorrow. This will be. I'll let you, Jim, when I get the ingredients for it, I'll let you know the ingredients. When I get the drinks for it, I'll let you know, because I've got to wait till it'll probably be after the end of the month, because I may stash it anyway for a while. But yeah, when I get the stuff, I'll let you know when it'll be, because I should be getting some Amazon credit money soon. And it means I can get, because the like the doubles of gin, doubles of whiskey, doubles of rum, they're like £2 each anyway, so they're not a lot of money. So I'll get them with Amazon credit. What's happened? Now we're talking again.
That's what we call diarrhea.
His Charles would love to see them videos.
Yeah. Look at that. It just knocked the dirt off.
Fuck's sake. Go on, Zed, I'm waiting still, waiting. He said, all this talk about lips made me think of this. Keeping me in fucking suspense now. I'll tell you what I can drink though. I'm not putting it in a fucking hangman blood. This fucking shit is disgusting. They don't make my lips sore. But that fucking stuff's horrible. That's so disgusting. I can't even drink it when I'm drunk. But something like that might do good because it's a similar sort of strong sort of taste. You can tell how bad that is. That's been in there for ages and I don't even touch it when I've run out of booze. I chose to drink. So rather than touch that, which is still in date, I drank some booze that I found in the garden that had been left out in the sun for probably 2 months. Chose to drink that instead. Outdoor Sports said there's a beer I can't go near ever again. It's called Schneider Hoffenweiser Tap 5. It's heavy duty. Zed said, what kind's that? Is it strong? Zed said there was a young harlot from Crewe who filled her hang on. There was a young harlot from Crewe who filled her insides up with glue. She said with a grin, if you pay to get in, they'll pay to get out of it too. Fuck's sake. Mother said, imagine arrow to the face comes true one day. Well, in all honesty, I'm not sure if Slingshot's going to be alive soon, if he keeps on things like that, because he's going shooting with someone soon who said he can shoot a Mossberg shockwave. I hope he knows what he's fucking letting himself in for. Top up, man. What about you? What do you mean? What about me? So yeah, that's going back in the drawer, never to be touched. There's about fucking 6 cans of them. The only reason I've got them is because some bloke got given them. He didn't like them. Bought them around my house. No one in my house liked them. So there's like 5 or 6 still just sat out there. No one touches it. Fuck, it's revolting shit. I'm not saying they're all like that, but that one is. That one's horrible. Outdoor Sports said it was 8.4%. And there's various spices in it. 4 bottles of that was bad idea. Yeah, that's because that's 8.4 would be around about 3.5 units each. So 3, 6, I expect 12 units you'd have drunk there. Top Hat Man says, what about Schlitz stuff? How do you spell it? I don't know what you mean there, mate. I have no idea. I never know whether you lot are messing with me with these fucking... No idea, mate. No idea. But yeah, drinking 4 of them would be about like drinking 8 pints. So I'm messing around with this if you're wondering. Oh, I don't know what that one is. Top Up Man. I ain't heard of that one. I don't know that one. I know I started drinking young, but I probably didn't start drinking till I was about, I didn't start drinking a lot till I was about 14. So that'd been 1994. Always makes me laugh. I've got a mate who's a bit younger than me, a couple of years younger than me, and he can, for some reason, remember the fucking Orangey Boom adverts. No, I can't remember that. I don't know how the fuck he remembers it. He's younger than me. Ah, was that what it was? Outdoorsman. Yeah, outdoor sports. So. Not much tactical. His PC crash is a nightmare. That's the problem with all this fucking booze talk. Nightmare, isn't it? Yeah, I'll probably have a drink tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, did you hear me say I'm going to buy some of that dragon soup as well? I'll buy a can of that just to try that. What did you say it's like? It's strong. Is it like an alcopop type one? Like a WKD type thing? Like a fizzy sort of energy drink, but alcoholic? But I'll get one. I can't drink too many of them. They make my teeth hurt. I get that of Jaeger outdoor, so I find that of Jaeger as well. I quite like a bit of Jägermeister, actually. I think this drink supermarket's got a load of the little doubles really cheap at the minute, about £1.30 or something like that, that's cheap for them. Then I'm not sure I should give you this recipe, Mike, but gin, whiskey, white rum, dark rum, cherry brandy, snake bite, topped up with cola. Call it brain damage. I'll give that one a go one day, Zed, definitely. But yeah, that sounds like a drink. That's similar. That sounds similar to the old hangman's blood. That's what. Yeah, I'd love one, but can't for obvious reasons. Oh, what a drink? You mean? Paul Razzle, how you doing, mate? You all right? That sounds all right, though, Jed. A strong alcopop makes you my teeth. Yeah, that's what I get. Yeah, and in the morning. My fucking teeth. I've tried ouzo. I quite like ouzo, actually. I'm looking into getting some ouzo soon as well, but not this time. Next time I buy some booze, I'm gonna buy all the stuff for a hangman's blood. I'll probably get a bottle of vodka at the same time. Maybe some vermouth to make some vodka martinis. And what was the other thing? Oh, and I'm going to get some absinthe again. I like that fucking absinthe. 70% absinthe. I like that shit. Yeah. Just getting myself some 70. It's so expensive though. It's twice as, just because it's nearly twice the strength, it's about twice the fucking price as well. Mother said, Mike, are you sure you don't want another full-size crossbow? That Jaguar 2 isn't expensive. Yeah, I don't know. Are you offering me? Is that what you're doing? I don't know what you're doing there, Mother. But if you're offering, I wouldn't say no. I'll be honest with you, though, mate. I don't know if I'd ever use it, really. The problem is the rifle ones never get used. They just sit there and never get touched. You know what I mean? Sake, that's something I've never had, actually. I wouldn't mind a bit of that. I might have to look that up. I've always wanted to try that. You know me, Mother, I wouldn't say no. The only issue is I don't know if I'd use it. Because they sit there half the time. But they will get used, those. Now I've got the bolts for them. Outdoor sports, I remember falling into a bin when I was younger, and I'd been drinking ouzo. Kind of want to try it again, but with lemonade. Is that what they do? Lemonade. Top Hat Man said, that's all. That's what all the Neds around here drink, fucking Dragon Soup and Bucky. Yeah, I've had a bottle of Buckfast, yeah. Apparently they both taste like piss. And I'm not willing to try them. I had some, I had a bottle of Buckfast recently on a live stream. Well, she said, we used to drink a Guinness with Irish whiskey and Bailey's shot dropped into it. They called it IRA car bomb. You had to neck it, and it was like drinking puke because of the Bailey's curdles. Yeah, I bet it was. Fuck's sake. Right, I may be meeting other people tomorrow night now. Then I have to see what someone's messaging me about. I think they mentioned drinking tomorrow. I don't know. Dad said, don't drink sake cold though, Mike. It's disgusting. Oh, is it supposed to be drunk warm then? I never knew that. Right, I may be playing poker down at my brother's house tomorrow then, so may not be a stream tomorrow, sadly. I'll come on early, we'll see, but it looks like I ain't gonna be on now. That's what that message was. Outdoor Sports said, Dragon Soup Blue Raspberry tastes like soggy biscuits. Why the fuck? I don't know. I'll try that tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'll try that soon, so I'm getting fucking distracted now. All right, let me just look at something a minute. Yeah, I've just been invited to play poker tomorrow night, so I may not be on tomorrow night now. Right, hang on, I'm just looking at something quickly. Yeah, I had a bottle of Buckfast on. I'd always wanted to drink some of it. I'll be honest with you, I quite liked it. Buckfast. But then I like weird shit, so I thought it was all right, Top Hat Man. It's not your sort of, for what it is, it's like a nice sort of, it's like a nice high strength, sweet sort of wine. But it was quite nice. I thought it was all right for what it was. For what it was all right. I can tell why people would drink it down it. So I'm working on the morrow. I know a bloke's a bit pikey, but his cash is as good as anybody's. Good to see you again. Bye for now. See you later, Simon. Good night, mate. Yeah, it's going to cost me a fucking tenner tomorrow now. £5 to play poker. Fucking £5 to get home. Might have to see if someone else pay. Try to see that thing you sent me, Tactical, but my something's gone funny with my Twitter for some reason. Nothing's loading. It wouldn't even load. Yeah, do you know why? Tactical, I'll send you some. Do you want me to send you some pictures of what they was putting on there? You look at this. This will fucking. You wait till I screenshotted some of the stuff. You fucking look at this. Be prepared. This is what they was putting on. Outdoor Sports said bottle of Bucky contains 3 times the amount of caffeine. I forgot about the caffeine, actually. Did you see the other bits I was putting on? The full-on porn scenes. He was letting them put on there. I think he's got loads of channels anyway. But yeah, he's been chucked off, has he? He'll just come on with it. He's got loads of them. I think he's got loads of channels. But I'm going to shut Twitter down because it's not working for me for some reason. Sing, how you doing, mate? You all right? You all right, mate? Have you tried Magnum Jamaican tonic water as a cherry taste? Supposed to put lead in your pen. I haven't, actually. I've never heard of that. I'll be honest, I've not... No, I've only really started trying a lot of different things nowadays, but I'll be willing to try that if I can find it at a reasonable price. Sounds interesting, though. Sounds all right as well. But yeah. Yeah, that one, what he's on about is there's a YouTuber. You remember Noodles 1980, don't you? Most of you probably remember him. He had someone on his live stream earlier on one of these ones where you can have multiple people on, basically playing pornos. And he's had his account shut down. Oh, all right, Tactical. Do you reckon that's what it is? That's in both? Yeah, because it's very confusing what it is because it's in brown bread. It's not in brown bread, but it's in white bread. Yeah, and it's in Guinness, but not in Foster's, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like I ain't gonna be on tomorrow now. Wish me luck. I might win some money. I have to stay reasonably sober. I don't like getting really, really fucked and then coming home in taxi. Then I won't come home on my own in a taxi anyway. But I have to sort all that shit out tomorrow. See who'll come. Oh, yeah, Jay will come back up to me. Yeah. If he comes down there. We'll see what happens. I'll see what happens tomorrow. Because I could sleep down there, but I don't think I could handle it in the morning. Because they ain't going to let me sleep in till fucking midday. Especially when there's 2 kids. Yeah, I'll have a think about it. You're off top up, man. See you later, mate. So check my Twitter again. Wouldn't think it work. Mother said, please remember to talk with your brother about Supersonic. I will do, mate. I will do, yeah. About Supersonic Crossbow, all right. Definitely will do, mate. Yeah, my Twitter won't load up for some reason. I'll probably stay on to about, I could stay on to about 10 to 12 tonight. I'm sure I watched some films lately. What was the last? Maybe I haven't watched. I'm trying to think of the films. I don't think I have watched any films since I watched The Babysitter, which is all right. It was a bit ridiculous at points where it was highly terrible plot points, terrible plot errors that could have easily been got around, but they're just lazy. Dossard Fergio said the chemical combo apart from anything else. Yeah, that's why I don't mind trying these things, but I certainly ain't going to have a whole night drinking Buckfast, or a whole night drinking Dragon Soup anymore. You'd get nicely fucked, but I bet you'd have the fucking most horrendous toothache and hangover the next day. Little Pig said it's likely to be wheat. Yeah, I know it's in brown bread too, but it's uncommon for people with wheat allergies to react to white bread. It's uncommon for people with wheat allergies to react to white bread. I get you. Yeah. Yeah, white bread makes my lips sore. Brown bread doesn't. Paul said, try Caribbean rum cave. It's fucking beautiful. Outdoor sports. Has anyone watched King of the Hill? Yeah, I like King of the Hill. I've got a couple of DVD seasons up there. Yeah, I fucking love King of the Hill. It's actually excellent. I need to get some more DVDs of that, though. That said, I thought it was odd that Mark sent that crossbow. They sent that crossbow to Mark and not you, to be honest. You're the one who does crossbows. I found it weird as well. I don't know. That's weird, isn't it, Jed? I thought that myself. That's all I ever do is, I do a fun crossbow video at least once every 2 weeks. Don't know. Yeah, I thought that myself. Singh said, did you read the story about the robber in East London with the machete? He got caught by some local vigilantes who then cut his hand off at the wrist this week. No, I did not hear about that. Fucking hell. No, I didn't. Oh, I get you there, Little Picker, yeah. Yeah, not uncommon. Yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah, well, I could get an answer. I'll be honest with you, I just don't bother eating white bread. I ain't too fussed about not eating white bread. It's probably better for me not to anyway. But yeah, it would. I suppose it could help get an allergy test, but it's not a lot of things that do it. It's literally just white bread and certain booze. And to be honest, I don't really like Guinness anyway. Like, I'll drink Guinness, but I don't want to get pissed on Guinness. You know what I mean? No, seeing I had not heard of that. Sounds mental. Man has, hang on, I'm just going to read the thing. Man has hand chopped off at the wrist after Whitechapel vigilantes corner him. Fucking hell. Natural Born Killer said, beer is food. Recently, footage on social media showed a hooded man sitting on the curb nursing his arm, surrounded by a pool of his own blood. 2 men were taken to the hospital. Police have launched an investigation into the footage, which is too gruesome to be shared, but said no arrests have been made. To be honest, though, I often do think, like with these cunts, that they get what they deserve, don't they? And yeah. If you are running around with a machete trying to attack people, and then you get it back on you, then yeah, it's probably well deserved, isn't it? Little Pig said, not that I'd want to live in around or anything, but good. Yeah, I never thought about it that way. So I'm reading this now. I've had enough of that anyway. Natural Born Killer said someone had a hand in this. It was harmless. Fuck's sake. Yeah, live by sword, die by sword. Exactly, Zed, exactly. Caught proper red-handed. Fucking hell. But yeah, weirdly enough, I don't know what was it I was watching or thinking about like that, but I don't know. Can't remember that. So what's everyone got planned for tomorrow? I won't be doing fuck all tomorrow and give the man a hand. Don't think I'll be doing anything tomorrow. I might put a video on, I don't know. But yeah, chances are I may not be on tomorrow. It depends though. I might have to look at who's going down there first. As I said, I don't like getting taxis home on my own when I'm completely pissed out my face because I get so pissed I don't know where I am. So you don't know what's going on. And I don't trust the taxi drivers around our way. Stump blood matter. Decorating, are you, Percy? What you got to decorate? What room? Bunch of nutters, isn't you? They're saying he shouldn't get free medical help either. He should be made to stump up for his treatment. Fuck's sake. Oh god. Oh man. Bunch of nutters, aren't you? Yeah, would you want a clap or a laugh? That's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the night, reading these out. Tactical said, I'm doing 2 half marathons and sponsored swim. You went, what have you got? Natural Born Serial Killer said, I hope it was his left hand. His love life is over. I was telling his favourite slingshot is a wrist rocket. Fucking hell. So said, painting my oldest son's room because he's moved out and my daughter's moving into his old room. Oh, nice one, nice one. 83 Airgun said, I bet he goes for compensations. Well, probably does. Tap said, look on the bright side. His gloves are half price. Pre-fire said, Mike, when did you get that Louisville Slugger from? That actually came from America. So one of my friend's mothers went to America, bought that for her son, brought it back to the UK, and then at some point I swapped it for a lock knife. But I actually wish I kept the lock knife now. And then not long after, about 2 days after he swapped it for the lock knife, He was wandering around at night about 3 o'clock in the morning, got caught by the police and had the knife took off him, and then had the fucking nerve to say to me he wanted his baseball bat back because he didn't have his knife. It wasn't my fucking fault he was walking around 3 o'clock in the morning with a knife and got caught. But I just said, crap, I want to join the scrap weapon challenge. Have the parts, but not the time. You got ages for that, mate. But yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good when you... Yeah, I'd like to see that. Right, Peach. Valheim, never heard of that one. We're just making jokes about a bloke who had a robber who's had his hand cut off. Natural Born Kid said he might get compo, but he'll never get a finger job again. I thought you was gonna say he might get compo, but he'll never be able to lay his fingers on it or lay his hand on it. Ted said we all know that fucker's new name will be Hooky. Fucking hell. Outdoor Sports said sorry, just brushing my teeth there. Back now. No, real. And in London, Peach, a robber with a machete was cornered by vigilantes and they cut his hand off with his own machete. In London. Mother said, I'm planning to buy a K-Bar ZK Tanto. I'm going to look that one up, mate. Oh, that'd be classed as a zombie knife over here, potentially. It's got any writing on it. Does it say zombie killer? K-Bar. It actually says zombie killer. I don't know if it says it on the blade, but the actual knife center, it says K-Bar 5700 ZK zombie killer. Does it say zombie killer on it? If it says zombie killer on it, that'd be illegal over here. Handy. Very fast. Last stream, I was talking about getting a cold steel bat. I ended up getting a cheap aluminium one. It's good enough. Yeah, that's what I would have done, mate. That's what I would have done. Probably a lot less of money, in it. Yeah, fucking hell, Pete. That's my reaction, exactly. Something like the famine Tanto. So I suppose that's what you call handing out justice. Oh, fucking hell. You're off, Natural Born Serial Killer. See you later, mate. Good having you on. See you later. So, yeah, depends who's going down to this poker tomorrow, whether I'll be on or not. Otherwise, I've got to stay reasonably sober. Well, I might try and stay reasonably sober all night anyway, so that I'm not... Yeah. Peach said, bet they're getting fucked for chopping it off. Yeah, well, this is the weird thing, Peach. It said no one's been arrested. So they ain't actually found out who done it. Yeah, it says no one's been arrested. Mother said green, black set of red back and ZK. Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd go perfect with that, wouldn't it? Yeah, nice one, Mother. Little Pickle, can't remember who was talking about the British Army knife on Etsy for 96 quid. The Kombat reproduction is on the Bug Out website, 26 quid. Yeah, I can't remember who was talking about that. But yeah, I remember now. Outdoor Sports said they cut the hand off the robber, so they replaced it. Soon with rubber. Then the cops found out. Oh, that's a little. Hang on, let me read this properly. It's a fucking limerick. He said they cut off the hand of the robber, so we replaced it soon with rubber. Then the cops found out and sorted him out, so he kneeled down and started to blubber. You're definitely going to get a fucking little clap for that one. Well done. Zed, you got some competition here, mate. Brainfire said, I'm bored as hell, so after the stream, I might go make a round. But do it, mate, do it. Get yourself a nice little lathe or something. Don't need a lathe. I can show you how to make a bat without a lathe. Paul said, I have a couple of knives, but I need professionally sharpened. Can you recommend anywhere? I live in Surrey. Sadly not, Paul. No, I don't really know anywhere where you'd get them sharpened. I wonder if you could pay a local butcher to do it. I don't know. I really don't know, mate, about that. There must be services that do it. It probably cost you a bit, though, because you'd have to send... You might have to pack the knives up, send it to them. They'll sharpen them, send you them back. And I know that is a thing. There you go. Peter will do it for you. He's trustworthy. He actually is definitely trustworthy. Yeah, that's the other thing I was thinking. I'll get someone online to do it. Doubted the Matrix again. I was just typing that. Isn't that strange? Weird, isn't it? Ain't for air guns. My local cobbler still sharpens knives and blades. Nice one. Nice one. Messing around with darts now. Might watch a film later. I don't know. Maybe I watched one that said recommended VFW. Let's see if there's anything to watch. Someone's, there's a copy on this website of that was Clint Eastwood's new film, Cry Macho. I didn't think that'd even be out yet. Little Pick, I said, just Google knife maker Surrey. Anyone who makes knives can sharpen knives and probably use the business. Can't be asked looking on that. Outdoor says, anyone seen the 3+ watt laser late cyber videos on here? Cool to watch, but definitely scary to think about. No, I've not seen that. I know Liam had a bit of a phase for lasers for a while. I don't know what he's into at the minute. He has a bit like Mark. He has sort of phases where it'll be one thing, and then he'll have an obsession for a bit, and then go off and. I think Liam's back on the Geiger counters again already. All right, Persia, let me look that up quickly. I may have seen that. I've recognised the name of that. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't seen that. All right, yeah. Hour and 10 minutes long. Hanson, I'd have to get that first, though, Zed. Where did you watch that? Tell you what, I have ordered a copy of. It was about £2 or £3. I got a copy of I can't remember what it's called now. It's an Eli Roth film, anyway. The Green something. Green Summit. No spoilers. Hang on, yeah. Persia, is it called It's a Boys Game or Just a Boys Game, or is that something else? I can find a thing called Just a Boys Game, 1979 play for today. Blake Scottish piece, well acted, good script. Makes you want a sunny beach after watching it. Sounds good. Frankie Miller. Outdoor Sports says Mike may end up with 3 heads if he keeps tampering with all the radio. Oh, Liam, sorry. Yes, exactly, yes. That's it, Persia. I found it. All right, I'll give that a go. I don't know if I'll watch it tonight, but I will put that. I've got it up now, and I'll put that in my got it on YouTube. I can just put it on. I've got a playlist of films. Right, that's in my playlist of films now. One of Britain's best dramas, in my opinion, starring Scotland's greatest ever singer, Frankie Miller, in his only acting role, together with Ken Hutchinson and a young Gregor Fisher. Oh, nice. Yeah. All right. I've got that in my films to watch now. Right, I got it. Hansel and Gretel, I'll look for that, Zed. I might have a look, see if I can get that cheap. If I can get it for a couple of quid on DVD, I'll get it. It's just where I watch things, I can't like just get anything. It's got to be on there or end, if that makes sense. Right, let me just spell that right. All right, let me just go to lowest price. You know, Zed, there's a rip-off version of it. There's a Hansel and Gretel, and it's not the one. It says it stars Boo Boo Stewart and Boo Boo Stewart. But you're on about the I can't remember her fucking name now. Gemma Arterton one. £1.66 pre-owned. Yeah, I'll get that. I can afford that. Yeah. Gemma Arterton and Jeremy Renner in it. Pictured, I'm sure, hanging is in Poundland. Hang on. Oh, Hansel and Gretel's in Poundland most of the time. Yeah, 166. I can afford that. No postage. Let me just check the quality. As long as it's like used like new or whatever. Good. I do. You can always watch the fucking things. I might spend an extra 50p, get a better one. Music Magpie. That's the wrong one. Thing is, you get them from Music Magpie or the other place, you know they're good. That's a 166 fighting yourself again. Exactly. Treat myself. Music Magpie, £2.11. You know it's good then. Very good condition. Right. Add to basket. I'll buy it afterwards because I have to fucking sign it in the PayPal. That's in my basket now. Treating myself. Outdoor Sports said, watch the first Mortal Kombat film from 1995. For what it was, I thought it was a brilliant cheese fest. Definitely recommend it if you haven't seen it. I'm pretty sure I have seen it years and years and years ago. Probably around about then. I'll have to watch it again. You're off, Paul. Good night, mate. Sorry I never said good night. I was looking on eBay quickly. What's Blabberella? Fuck me, that looks like a fucking film. I can see Nazis. I'm pretty sure I just saw Clint Howard in the bottom there. Is that just a lookalike? No, that is Clint Howard. Fuck's sake. You can spot Clint Howard a mile away. Fuck's sake. Looks like a big fat bird, no offense, killing Nazis. Fuck's sake, that looks mental. I don't know if it's modern day Nazis or that looks very weird. How the fuck did you find that? Has it got time travel in it or something? You have to look up the fucking Wikipedia for that. German exploitation comedy film. Oh, by fucking Hugh Bowl. There you go. Says it all. In the year 1940, Blobberella is an obese vampire human hybrid with a hatred for Adolf Hitler and a soft spot for food. Food's gone off again. She has been fighting the forces of evil for centuries when she comes face to face with the dictator who has plunged all of Europe straight to a hellish war. Yeah, some of it looked modern though. That's weird. You bowl says it all. You are fake for your gonna see you later, mate. Good night. Said, not one of my proudest fakes. I could spot fucking what's his name? They're a mile away. Clint Howard. Clint Howard. Terrible looking bloke he is. Sounds good, doesn't it, Peach? Outdoor Sports said there's definitely a difference between bad films and cheesy films. That's true. That is true. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, so I now don't know whether I'm going to be on tonight, but it depends. It depends what's going on and who's going down there tomorrow. As I said, I don't like getting taxis home on my own if I'm completely fucking hammered. It's a bit dodgy. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens. I'll tell you what I might do though, depending on how I am. I might come home because I'll probably be home by 12:30, maybe. I might come in live stream from then in the Wendy house potentially. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to we're just gonna have to wing it and see what happens tomorrow. No, I may just be in anyway. It was fated that I was going to drink tomorrow. That's just staying and entertaining us. Maybe I could live stream this poker game for you. How's that? Yes. Stroke crow or normal crow? I'll give you stroke crow since it's late. And you created it.
Are you not entertained?
I only win the poker if my mate Nick comes, though, or our mate Nick comes. Because I get pissed, Nick starts dealing, and then I seem to win every time then. Yeah, my stomach then. Stroke crow. Well, you got him. You got off stroke crow. Looks like everyone's must have spent all their wages this week because no donations tonight. Everyone being tight tonight. I notice there's a trend to that. I don't get none all month, and then just before the beginning or the end of the month, when people get their pay packets. I asked you what you're doing tomorrow, didn't I? Yeah, so I might watch a film later. I don't know. After I think, I'm going to watch a film, and then I end up just sitting here doing fuck all night till 1 o'clock in the morning, and I realise I've been sat there just on here doing nothing. I ain't with it tonight, to be honest. Any videos people want to see soon that haven't been done for a while? We could do some requests. I'll tell you what I might do tomorrow. I might film the next shooting competition, which will be against a bloke called MG's Motors. MG's Motors will be next. I'll tell you who's next in the shooting competition, shall I? So it'll be MG Motors, MG's motors. He's used, I won't tell you what he's using, but I'm probably going to end up using the Daisy Red Rider against him. Then it'll be 83 air gunner. That'll either be the BSA Lightning or that'll be the BSA Lightning I'm going to use against him. And then it'll be Jim M's, and he's using a Webley air rifle, so I'm going to use a Webley. Can't believe no one's joined in with a fucking crossbow yet. It's killing me, man. Outdoor Sports says, have you heard of Regno Portery? No. I've never heard of any of that, Outdoor Sportsman. Have to look that up. Yeah, shotgun to the face, not been on all night. You must have missed it. It was on once. Yeah, I'll put that on and I'll put another one on.
Yeah. Look at that. It just knocked the dirt out.
Mother said, gonna rewatch the first episode of Berserk 1997 after the stream. I want to see that snake with the bolts in his face. What's the other one I'm going to put on quickly? Oh, this one.
I want a katana, a pistol, a shotgun, a machine gun.
All the shit you shouldn't have.
Peugeot said, got a neck knife from a friend. It's a Smith & Wesson clone. Been playing with it all week. It's not the one with the hole in it, is it? With the sort of Crambit style. That is real footage. That was real footage. I've edited it slightly so it's a little bit shorter. Peach. But yeah, that's Eric Hussein. And that was his neighbour's kid having a weird tantrum because the kid watches Eric doing his sword cutting and wants the stuff. Yeah, and Eric recorded that. But I changed it slightly. But that's real. It really was a video of him. Put that on.
I want a katana, a pistol, a shotgun, a machine gun.
All the shit you shouldn't have.
And then the dad saying all the shit you shouldn't have. Zed said if there was a Blackbird film star who stole cows, it would be Russell Crowe. Hang on. I butchered that. Oh, it's just a straight bladed one. That one went over my head, Zed. I don't understand that one. Oh, would he be Russell Crowe? I get it now. I read it completely fucking wrong. In my head, I read it wrong anyway. That troll who was on at the beginning, what was they writing? UK Exposed, right, mate? How you doing? He said, evening, Mike. Thanks for the bayonet. Excellent workmanship. Very pleased. My son wants one now. All right, you have to get. I've got one left. I've got one left if you want another. It's handy in the freezer, but I don't need to take my gloves off. Nice one. Yeah, I had like a weird knockoff neck knife, but it had a hole in it. It'd probably be illegal now. Technically not, because it's not a knuckle. It's not actually, it wouldn't be illegal, but it would be a bit questionable. Crip said the heat is off, guys. What's happened, mate? Is it the thing that Tactical sent me? Outdoor Sports said they asked. Oh, OnlyFans. Yeah, that was it. It was just keep writing that shit, wasn't it? Which is a joke we have on here, but it keeps spamming it constantly. Yeah. Probably just a coincidence that there's mentioning that because we joke about it. Mother said there's a good chance I'll get Cold Steel Warhammer in a few months. Always good to know many dealers. Exactly. Yeah, I remember now. I just wondered. I couldn't remember what it was. Crypto, glad you're all right, mate. Yeah. Yeah, as I said to you before, stay safe. Yeah. Don't give out any details to anyone or anything. Don't ring no phone numbers. Nice one, UK Exposed. Yeah, I've got one ready if you want one. I offered it to someone, they haven't bothered, so yeah, it's yours if you want it. Yeah. Right, I'll stay on for about another 5 minutes. I ain't all there tonight, I don't know if you can tell. I'm struggling a bit. Not because I ain't enjoying it or nothing. I don't know. You know when you're not quite all there. I think there's been a lot of weird shit going on YouTube lately. I've been a little bit on edge. Berger said, I remember when cold steel used to be cheap. Now the prices seem to be going up. Yeah, it's a shame, and especially for the good stuff. There always has been some budget stuff, but I know what you mean. A lot of it's way, way, way overpriced. Yeah, it's probably either all sold out or too expensive, isn't it? Yeah, nice one, UK Express. You can have that then. That'll be the one I've got ready that no one claimed when I sent out the message. That'll be yours. Funny thing is, do you know what most people want at the minute? And I ain't done them. Most people seem to want quivers at the minute, and I ain't got none done. That's been a strange one tonight. Very low energy even from the chat. You're right, actually. Maybe it's just one of those nights. You're right, actually. Yeah. It was a little, actually, all round, actually, isn't it? Yeah, I ain't all there tonight. I'll try my best. It's all good, though. Still got something to do for a couple of hours, ain't we? Have a chat. I don't know why I look up there at the time. And for some reason, that's a better visual clock than the one that's about that far under my screen. Also, you lot can see me visibly doing it then. So don't worry, Mike. We all got your back. Yeah, a bit on edge with a lot of the weird shit that's been going on. Outdoor said, found that way to form visual puzzles from words. What's that then, mate? Funny, I think I read it as Don't You Worry anyway. And I'm pretty sure I read it as Don't You Worry. I think it works the same either way, doesn't it? Mother said Lynn Thompson called his new company Never Unarmed. I think that sounds bad. I didn't know that. Is that what he's done? One called Never Unarmed. Didn't know he'd done that. Persia said, been watching a lot of videos about DIY trunks and the clubs on YouTube recently. That they all get removed soon. Funny thing is, I saw your comment on my old video. I meant to reply to you, mate. Yeah, because you watched the really old one, didn't you, of my collection? You said you used to have most of them as well, didn't you? It's a shame we got to get rid of most of them. I've always liked sort of club truncheon type weapons. Crypto said, with the deal I made, I won't have Botter show on my streams anymore. Right. You have to email me about that. Tell me what happened. Crypto. All right. Yeah. Message me. Email me. Tell me what's going down. Be interested to know what you've come to on there. But I noticed Noodles has just had his channel just been shut down, but he's got about 6 channels anyway. He was already saying on the video, he knew it was going to get shut down. He actually said on the video, I'll just make a new channel called blah blah blah. I told him what it was going to be called. Outdoor Sports said joined words together that end and start and end with the same letters. Preferably has the same letters in the middle as well. Persia said, it's what I would consider a non-lethal weapon. Oh, what, the clubs? Yeah. I get you, yeah. You're not trying to kill someone with them, are you? You know, they can be lethal, but it's not an item that is solely used for killing, is it? Like a dagger, stuff like that. Yeah, I get you. But yeah, I've always liked, there's something about truncheons and that. I've always liked them. I'm not sure I know 100% what you mean there, Outdoor Sports. I know, I can tell the sort of concept of it, but not sure. How do you use it, though? How do you use it? Tactical said, try telling Seal Cubs that first show. Fuck's sake. Right, so yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going to be happening tomorrow. I'm going to have to see who's going. Yeah, I've got a tire thumper, Brief. I've got a tire thumper. I've got exactly that. Exactly. The only problem is, though, they don't actually use them over here. Never. It's not. Doesn't seem to be a UK thing, really. Tire thumpers. Have to make it a UK thing. Tactical said tip. Never try one of those puzzles on the drunk stream. Outdoor Sports said the puzzle will cause you to pick out certain amount of words at first. Oh, I get you now. Yeah, so I was reading windowsill sailing swiftly starting. There you go. Seemingly sitting. But yeah, I suppose it could be seemingly. I don't know. Little Pig said new drink game. Take a shot every time, says Mike. Fuck's sake. You could be dead in about half an hour. Fuck's sake. Persia said I was heartbroken. I had to get rid of my Kosh collection. Crypto said I need a guest for my stream. Sadly, mate, I'm going to have to go off because I'm after 12 o'clock. I can't do live streams because my mother will be asleep below me and my sister and my brother-in-law will be asleep in the room next to me, so I can't make no noise after that. Who's up for going on a Crypto Slingshot Warrior live stream? You know, like the leather kind of Koshes, you know, like Saps, Blackjacks and that. You can still own those. Obviously, I still don't understand why they ban blowguns in the UK. Maybe they don't like it when people blow. I suspect it's because they're scared of the word gun in it, in all honesty. Someone saw the word blowgun, thought that must be a gun, we better ban it. I don't know. That's the only justification I can think of it. Some fucking prudish, stupid fucking cunt heard the word blowgun. Just reading out a list, blowgun, that must be a gun, ban it. Put that on the list. Can't see no other reason why you do it. Utterly ridiculous. But yeah, I better go off. Right, so I'll have a good think about what I'm doing tomorrow. If I know I'm definitely not going to be in the evening, I might just do an afternoon stream or something just so we can have a chat and I've got a video out. Otherwise, I'll just put the shooting competition on. But I might do a late night, proper late night, 1 o'clock stream, depending on how pissed I am when I come home and what time it is. Mother said, don't know if people swallowing the darts or something. No, not brother, that's brief fire. I ain't got a clue, mate, in all honesty. Right, cheers for watching, everyone. Sorry it was a bit of a weird one. It was a good one, but it was just a bit, as tactical, a bit low energy tonight. Strange, wasn't it? Right, let's just quickly do his. So I can see digital run, scribbles, tin, suspension. I think it may be a sign of alien species probing my psyche. Fuck's sake. There you go. There you go. It's the aliens. Fucking should have known. See you later, everyone. Send me an email, Crypto Slingshot. I'd like to know what's going on, if that's all right. And someone go on his live stream. See you all potentially tomorrow then. Cheers for watching. Wish me luck at poker if I play. See you later. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.